all the families that have gone through this police brutality and deaths. And I want to also announce another march that we will be having for my brother's 1 year of passing away on June 18th. I want to say thank you to everybody right here, and justice to all the families and all the mothers that lost their child. Thank you.
Después aquí es la hermana de...
On May 1st, 1886, more than 300,000 workers from 13,000 businesses walked out of their jobs across the country in solidarity to fight for the rights of working people. Fair wages, safe work environments, health care, paid holidays, to name a few. But in 135 years, the fight for the worker continues. My name is Joyce Noguera, and I am a proud member of the National Union of Healthcare Workers. I stand here, along with you, my brothers and sisters, in solidarity to fight for workers' rights, COVID-19 justice, and of course, immigration reform. We rise against any union-busting efforts in Los Angeles, in California, and across the country. I have worked for Keck Medical Center of USC for 3 years as a medical assistant, or patient care assistant, excuse me. And as of yesterday, myself and over 1,500 healthcare workers at Keck Medical Center are working without a contract. Not because we want to, but because USC chooses to treat its employees unjustly. For the last year, we have been working through a global pandemic. And how does USC repay us? They cut our retirement, refuse to pay hazard pay, take away our paid holidays, compromise worker safety, refuse free healthcare for all, and want to silence us by banning public actions, info pickets, and leafing. For NUHW, worker justice is immigrant justice. As a sanctuary union, we urge the Senate and the House to create a path to citizenship for all of the 11 million immigrants in the U.S. Thank you, and la lucha sigue.
Este año está con nosotros también, ayudó a organizar este evento.
Had become a mass brutalization from the police. That moment chipped away a piece of my childhood. Now, I stand here 14 years later, more than ready to dedicate another 14, 20 years, my whole life to our cause. We, SQE, La Fuerza, and many students marched today demanding for the defunding and abolition of campus police. The history of campus police is not that different from the interaction I had with the police riot squad 14 years ago. As working class students began to enroll in predominantly white institutions, our campuses became hubs of resistance, especially led by black and brown students. Campus police were established as a response to demands for civil rights, anti-war efforts, LGBTQ liberation, and our battle for free speech on campus. Just like how many of our community members live in fear of ICE and deportation, many campus police departments actively work with ICE. A few years back at CSULB, the police turned over a father to ICE, and he was deported back to Mexico. To this day, CSULA has ICE on campus to investigate and recruit new officers. La migra y la policía son la misma porquería. Campus police continues to be a tool used by the institution to silence us and oppress us. We come out to campus to learn. We don't come out to campus to interact with armed police officers. Many of us work hard to reach and stay in higher education with the hopes to escape police harassment and brutality. Only to be welcomed with militarized police on campus is absurd. While our students are fighting for investments in affirming, life-giving resources, the universities ignore us. We're demanding that all universities defund campus police, reinvest the money to counseling and mental health services. We need well-funded safety zones, such as cultural centers, adequate and free housing, and meals for students facing hardship. We need a tuition-free campus. We are fed up with the universities believing that property is worth more than our lives. As Dr. Angela Davis said, safety and security requires education, housing, jobs, art, music, recreation. The funds currently directed towards the police department, campus police, ICE, jail, prison, and immigrant detention facilities could give our communities racial and gender and economic equality. Our march today is only a step towards abolition, a step towards justice, a step towards a better future. After today, the work continues. We must work together for the future we deserve. As Kwame Ture says, we must turn mobilization to organization, because mobilization is only temporary. However, organization is permanent. If we organize our communities, put in the work, and educate each other, we can create the future we dream of. We must not let the fire die down. We demand that all CSUs, GCs, and college campuses defund, disarm, and abolish campus police. Thank you.